What's going on, my PT peeps, Malkin, that family, and my fighters? I'm One-Eyebrow, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about The Walking Dead and this quiz. And how many can you get right? Now, we have about 12, 13 questions in this quiz, as a couple different questions are asked about a couple different things. So let me know in the comments how many questions you got right, if you thought the quiz was hard or not, because I do believe it's one of the harder quizzes that is going around for The Walking Dead. Again, let me know your thoughts, post your comments below. And before I give you the questions, guys, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I know I ask every video, and once we achieve that goal of 100,000 subscribers, I'll stop asking, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you like what we do here, and liking the video really helps the channel out. You know the different ways to donate to the channel, I don't have to go over that, but these questions will range from season 1 to season 3. I kept it right there. We're gonna do more of these, don't worry, we'll branch out to many more seasons of The Walking Dead. But the first question is, name these characters right here. Of course, we know Shane and Rick. What about the two other characters, the two other cops from King County? And you'll have to go way back when to the pilot episode of The Walking Dead. Now, we all saw what happened to this guy, and I love the idea of who was the first walker that Rick killed. We have a separate video on that. We'll do another one. But remember this guy? Again, name these 4 characters in this picture. And the answer is, and I'm sure you got Leon, Shane, and Rick, but Lambert Kendall might have been pretty difficult. Next question. Can you give the 3-digit number on Rick's cop car that we see in the pilot episode? I removed it, obviously, so I'm not giving you the answer, but it's 3 digits. What do you got? And the answer is 134. We see it a couple times in The Walking Dead, but it's clearly right there in the opening of the show. Now, when Rick goes home, what is the address? I'll just ask for the 3-digit address number of the house where the Grimes family lives. Again, 3 digits. You don't have to give a street. What is it? It's 817 Cherokee Ave, Southeast. And I'm guessing Atlanta, Georgia, but it's King County, Georgia. The county is King County. Now, when Rick gets out of the hospital, what's on the front panel of the helicopter? Again, I blurred it out. It's under the front windshield of the helicopter. And bonus points if you know what it allegedly represents. It's a 7 with 2 sabers. And I believe, allegedly, it represents the 7th Cavalry, which I find pretty interesting. How you doing so far? How many are you getting right? Now, here should be an easy one. This guy is T-Dog. What is T-Dog's real name? And yes, we know T-Dog is his name on the show, but that's his nickname. I kind of miss T-Dog a little bit. He's a very underrated character, I believe, in the Walking Dead show. Again, what is T-Dog's real name? Theodore Douglas equals T-Dog. Well, I guess it should be T-Doug because it's Theodore Douglas, but T-Dog is Theodore Douglas. Now let's talk about Dale a little bit. Dale has some fans. Some people love him, some people hate him, but what is the 4-digit number that's on Dale's Winnebago? It's on the back panel that I took out, and also the front panel of Dale's Winnebago. 4-digit number. 9866. Did you get it? The Winnebago. Dale's Winnebago. Also, here's a bonus question for you. What is or was Dale's wife's name? Anybody? Anybody? Irma. Dale and Irma Horvath. Now, we met Dr. Jenner at the end of season 1. Here's a great question, and I'm not sure if you know it, but what was Dr. Jenner's wife's name? What is her name right here? So we had Dr. Jenner and another Dr. Jenner, but what is her name? Candace Jenner. And she's a character we never got to meet, but Candace Jenner was involved with the show in another way. What was the name given by Dr. Jenner for Candace Jenner on the show? The good old days of season 1. TS19. And it's right there in the corner. Test subject 19. So were there 18 test subjects before her? And how many after her? Now, let's talk about Herschel, right? We all loved Herschel. What was the name of the bar that Herschel went to in season 2? It's not Shrugs Hardware, it's next to it. I blurred out the name right here. Again, what's the name of the bar that Herschel goes to in season 2? The Carriage Bar. And I find it interesting that we have a hardware store next to a bar. Or people are like, I'm gonna go get some tools and then go get a drink. What do you think? Now let's stay in that little town again. What was the name of the pharmacy that Glenn and Maggie went to in season 2? Name that pharmacy. Steve's Pharmacy. And I have to say, for a little town like this, you had a lot going for you. You had a pharmacy, you had a bar, you had a hardware store. What else did they have? And why do we only see Glenn and Maggie go into the pharmacy? Why didn't they go to the hardware store and get some tools or supplies there? There had to be some stuff in there, right? Now, let's go to season 3. What was this all about? Now, who was talking to Rick on the phone and how many people were talking to him? So again, how many people and who were those people talking to Rick on the phone in season 3 at the prison? It was 3 people. It was Amy, who died in season 1. Also, well, all 3 people died in season 1. So it was Amy and Jackie. So you had Amy and Jackie. And also, can you get the last one? It was a 3rd person that died in season 1. Yep, Jim. So you had Amy, Jackie, and Jim. 3 people died in season 1. We're talking to Rick on the phone in season 3. Now the last question is this guy, Morales. And I know we were going back to season 1, but I found it interesting. So many people forgot the good old days of The Walking Dead in season 1. Well, Morales was going somewhere. He didn't stay with the group. He came back in a later season, but where did his wife say they had family in? What was the city? I guess we can guess the state, but what was the city that Morales' wife said they have family in? Birmingham. I'm guessing Birmingham, Alabama. And that's the quiz. It's just a fun quiz to talk about previous seasons of The Walking Dead. How many did you get right? I hope you got a lot right. We went back to seasons 1, 2, and 3. We're going to have many more quizzes down the road, but this is our first one. How did you do? Did you think it was pretty tough? Easy? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys. Stay safe and tell them Daryl.
No, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.